Welcome to this live training, which is how to 10x your DM conversations and enroll 10x new clients without cold outreach. That is the key. That is the key here. It's without any cold outreach. It is all inbound DMs. So it's all warm DMs, people who are expecting to hear from you, people who want to hear from you, no cold DMs whatsoever. So I'm just going to double check that our training is in the right place. Hi, Lisa. Say hello if you're tuning in. Say hello to me if you're on YouTube. I'm going to be putting this video onto YouTube. So if you're a YouTube viewer, say hello to me. I'm sure you can also comment here on YouTube. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Who wants to 10x your DM conversations? You probably don't want to 10x your DM conversations, but you're going to want to 10x your sales. And I promise you, the last launch that I did, at least 80 to 90%, Lisa, confirm this if you agree with me, were people that I had built a rapport with and had conversations in the DMs. No spammy DMs, no spammy calls, no pushiness, nothing whatsoever. Just genuine connection, authentic relationship building. That's what we're all about. So I'm going to bring up my slides and then I'm going to share with you the 10 best ways to 10x your DM conversations starting from today. I'm also going to give you some key action steps to take on each of the steps. You're not just going to listen to me and move on to the next training from the next business coach. No, no, no. We're going to take some action. We're going to take action from this training. Right, so let me share my screen, hoping you can hear me. My audio appears to be working. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Carly. Hey, Kat. What time is it for you, Kat? Hey, Jackie, great to see you. You can confirm this, Lisa. No spammy Pamela Anderson, isn't it? No spammy Pammies. Apologies for anyone who's called Pamela. No offense. Right, I'm going to share my screen. I just want to talk to you about some strategy calls and some success calls that we've got launched this week. We've launched a new call. Is that possible, Lisa? We launched a new call. I'm really excited about the new call, so I'm going to talk to you about that. I'm going to talk to you very quickly about my academy and my mastermind as well, just so that you know who I am, what I do. I know a lot of you on with me live now know this and you've heard it over and over again, but I'm going to be super quick. And then I'm going to dive into these 10 ways to 10x your DMs. But what I want to say also, just let me stop share a moment. If you have got another way in which you can expedite the DM conversations that isn't part of my notes here, I would love you to DM me, ironically, and I will add it to the cheat sheet. So there's going to be a cheat sheet that goes along with this training. This is part of my core training. That is part of my mastermind core training strategy. You're going to get a cheat sheet with all these 10 steps on it. And if anyone's got any other steps to add to it, you know, the power of the collective is ultimately powerful. So if there's anything you feel I've missed, I'm going to add it to that cheat sheet. So actually, when you receive the cheat sheet, everyone, you're going to get some bonus ways that I didn't even talk about on this live stream. So how cool is that? That is super cool, isn't it? So anyway, I digress. I got too excited about that. I need to talk to you about our success calls. I'm so het up. I've had so much caffeine. I feel like I may collapse. If I do collapse on this training, please somebody message my husband. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Right. How do we do this now? Present. I'm also going to bring this training up in my phone so I can still see your lovely, lovely comments. So we've got our amazing new branding here, the mansion of the awakened millionairess. Most of you will be watching this training inside my mansion, but you might be watching it on replay. You might be watching it from YouTube. If that is you, make sure you head over to the mansion. make sure you're in my free Facebook group, because that is where I get to build a relationship with you. So this is your 10x your DM sales. And what I want to know from you in the live chat, how do you feel about DM sales? Even you, Lisa, putting her on the spot here. What do you feel when it comes to DMs and DM sales? How do you feel about it? Just let me know in the chat and don't be ashamed. You know, I will put my hand up here and say, I really hate the DMs. I hate it. I'll say that word, hate. But I love to build relationships and also really strong, lifelong friendships. So when it's really my ideal, perfect dream person, whether I work with them or not, I really love to connect with the right people. Some people just annoy me. They're just not my people. So I don't know if anyone else feels the same. There's some people who just rub you up the wrong way. But some people absolutely love it. So it's kind of a bit of a love-hate relationship for me with DMs. But I have earned six figures now from the DMs alone. I will say that has all come from the DMs. Obviously, more sales have come in not from the DMs, but definitely six figures this year from the DMs. So this is the Awaken Millionairess. Where can I put my face? I'll put my face over here. In this training, my mission, I was laughing when I wrote this. I hope you're not going to be offended. My mission is to get you sexually excited about DMs. I'd love you to know, send me a DM if you are sexually excited about DMs. I think there was a saying when I was a child, if you aim for the stars, then you may reach the sky. It was a saying, I think my dad used to say it to me, like basically, oh, always over aim, and then you'll actually hit the destination that you wanted to hit. I actually want you to just get excited about DMs again and feel good about DMs again. So I don't actually need you to get physically sexually excited, but my aim is that so that then you are actually going to be really excited by the end of this training. So I want you to not only love DMs by the end of this training, whether you're sexually excited or not, but I also want you to take action on that newfound love. So that would be my ultimate aim, is that you start to really take action on this training. Secretly, my aim is you take action on the training, you start to get results, and you think, wow, Abby Cornell is the business coach for me. Subliminally, that's actually what I want to happen. But you're going to have to take action on the training, because statistically, building relationships in the DMs really, really, really does work. Oh, I'm not seeing your comments. Maybe you've all gone. Nobody wants to get sexually excited by the DMs. Do you think YouTube will take this down on the keyword basis? Oh, Sue says it sounds like something out of Harry and Sally. Yeah, honestly, if you have that reaction today, my job is done. Shannon says she doesn't know if she can work up that amount of excitement. Yes, it feels like a free dating site. Jackie says, yes, shoot for the stars and you'll at least hit the moon. That's it. That's probably the phrase I was thinking of. Shoot for the moon and you'll fall back to earth with now. Absolutely. Kat says 50 Shades of Abby. Yeah, this training is 50 Shades of Abby. So statistically, guys, building relationships in the DMs really, really, really does work. I'm not just saying that to because it goes with this training. I promise you, it really, really works. So the DMs have absolutely generated six figures in sales for me so far this year without having to do any cold Spamela Anderson DMing. We've all had those cold DMs, haven't we? And they do, I don't have anything against cold DMs. They can be done very, very well. I personally don't do it because my whole coaching ethos is based on attraction marketing. I don't want to be going out hustling and doing all that stuff. But cold DMs, I've got nothing against it if it's done really well. But what I'm teaching you today is permission-based inbound DMs. Okay. So I know most of you who are on live, in fact, nearly all of you already know me, but a lot of you are going to be watching this training on the replay. So I want to introduce myself. That's me when I wasn't growing my roots out of my hair. I need to get some new photos taken. It was actually only a few months ago, wasn't it, Lisa? So I'm Abby Cornell. I'm a business strategist and mentor, and I'm a money mindset coach. And I'm saying that actually, I get my qualification at the end of August. But you're probably, a lot of you are going to be watching this on replay. I wanted to get qualified in money mindset. And I'm actually in the middle of just waiting to do my final assessment in August. So, money mindset as well is huge for me. I've helped hundreds of coaches and consultants to double their income and half their working hours over the last 10 years of me being online. And it results in more joy and more freedom, opportunities, and choices. When you lower your working hours, when you raise your income and your earnings, you're able to go and do your YouTube channel. You're able to go and enjoy your hobbies. It gives you more freedom and more joy. And I do this by helping my clients to get really laser focused on simplicity, to stop spinning all the plates. You join a lot of coaching programs and they just keep you busy doing stuff. And that's how they hold you in the container. And it's a trap. The awakened millionairess is aware of the trap of the online industry, is aware, has got her eyes open and focuses on simplicity, right? Freedom is at the heart and soul, and it's the core message of my brand. This is a new brand, actually, the Awakened Millionairess. I myself only just became awakened to all of this here in 2024. So this is my new brand for 2024. I am now awake to the online traps, the traps of courses, the traps of everything I've bought. I'm now laser focused on simplicity. Simplicity is key. Simplicity gives us freedom very quickly. This was where I was living in 2022, just 2 years ago. You know, I don't want to brag here, but I want to show you what you get to achieve when you focus on the things that really move the needle. That's what I've done. And now here I'm living literally in what I call the mansion. And I'm not saying this to gloat, but I'm really proud of the achievements that I've made over the last 2 to 3 years in particular, since I gradually became awakened to the traps I was falling into. So make sure that you've joined the free Facebook group. Most of you watching it today are already in the group. But if you're watching this on replay, come and join the mansion. I'll be doing lots and lots of trainings like this. I want you to double your income. I want you to half the time that you're spending online. Thank you, Sarah. Yes. So, very briefly, what is an awakened millionairess? The awakened millionairess knows that the online space is full of traps that will keep you stuck in the same unsuccessful cycles forever, literally forever, going round and round and round, chasing your tails. She knows that she can experience blissful joy in her online business without having to grow a massive team, without having lots of funnels or automations, without really having to pay for ads. She can double her income and half her working hours without having to do complicated big events, launches, or create complex email sequences or all of that stuff, and without even having any tech or systems. All she needs is 4 simple strategies to build her business right up to 7 figures. She needs to be really laser focused on those 4 strategies. She doesn't get distracted by other online marketing campaigns. She's got her blinkers on and knows the path that she's going on. She's able to stay disciplined and laser focused. That is the awakened millionairess. These are my 2 core offers. I know some of you are here from those 2 offers, so hello to you guys. But my 2 main core offers are the Freedom Marketing Academy, which you can join at any time. This is for low ticket sales, and we aim to make 2 sales a week. 2 sales a week gives you a 6-figure year business. 2 sales a week. It's for a very specific type of person, and you want to send me a DM if you're interested in that academy. And my other offer, the doors are open now with a special offer of $1,000 off, and that is our Simple to Six Mastermind. This is for high ticket sales. This is for you if you have a specialism. This is for you if you have an expertise. This is for you if you have what I call a proven offer, and you'll need to speak to me or to a member of my team, very small team, by the way. There's just 3 of us. If you think this may be the offer for you, whilst we've got $1,000 off. And the other offer I've got is that we've got a special call. So if you want to talk about these offers, I've actually got other offers too, like power hours and on-demand coaching. I do a one-to-one offer as well. But the offer that we've got is a freedom strategy call. This is a success call. And actually, I'm going to drop the link to this call in the chat. I'm going to drop it in the chat very quickly. Hopefully this doesn't ruin the flow of this video. But I just need to do that. So let's do this. Hope this works, guys. So I'm going to drop that chat, that strategy call thing in the chat. It should be there now. And I'll also add it to the top of this video for those of you on replay and for anybody watching this video on YouTube or on the replay. You'll have the link to these calls. Now, let me tell you about these exciting calls. They are a success call. They'll be with my team member, Lisa Yelland, who is also a wonderful client of mine and student. Well, she's kind of gone through the whole process, so she knows everything about my coaching and training and me as a human being and as a person. But what's exciting about these success calls, if you want one of them, is I am going to go through your business and give you a report based on your freedom assessment. So I'm going to look at your offer. I'm going to look at your audience growth tactics, your lead generation tactics, the nurturing. I'm going to look at your posts, and I'm going to look at your conversion and sales strategies. So the main 4 strategies here that I use in all of my coaching, whether it's high ticket or low ticket, whether it's the mastermind or the academy, you are going to get a report from me, just 1 page, all about how that relates to you and your business. So we're going to basically show you where the gaps are in what you are doing. So definitely book one of those calls. We've just opened up 10 spaces. Okay. So these are the 4 areas of my training. We've got the diamond offer framework, and it's not like any coaching and training you've had before, because we really look at the viability and the saleability of your offer. It's not just, oh, create an offer and then, oh dear, it didn't sell. We're making sure that you've got a viable, saleable offer. We've then got the laser focused growth and lead generation framework. I'll be talking about that a bit more in 5 or 10 minutes. Then we've got a new framework of mine, which I'm really excited about, going into the mastermind this week and next week. Actually, next week now. It's Friday. It's Friday tomorrow. It's called the Creed Effect Authority Content Framework. This is authority content that will sell your high ticket offers on a daily basis. That's really exciting. That's coming into our mastermind as of next week. And then we've got the smooth and sleek conversion framework, which I have been doing myself for the last 5 minutes. Booking freedom success strategy calls. Smooth and sleek conversion is what we're all about. Okay, so if you want to learn those strategies or learn more about how to implement those strategies in your business, book one of our calls and I will send you a report for your call. So that's super exciting. I've never done that before. And here, you might want to take a screenshot of this one because it's really, really good. You know, whether you join me, whether you're coming to coach with me or not, this is what you need in your business to have a smooth and a sleek sales process from start to finish. You could put this on your wall and move mountains just by looking at this piece of paper, you know. So we've got a proven offer, a viable offer, strategic audience growth plan, Then we've got the Creed Effect framework. You won't know what that is actually unless you join the mastermind, but you can see me doing it on my profile and on my content. Then we've got a visibility strategy, which I'm doing here right now with this training. Then we've got number 5, which is nurture and follow-up strategy, which is what this training is all about. It's all about the DMs, 10x in your DM strategy. So that's why I've put that like that. Then we've got make daily offers to your audience. This is what we're not doing, guys. We're not making daily offers. We're busy doing busy work, but we're not making offers. And finally, we've got our smooth and sleek conversion strategy. The DMs, it might be a value call, email, or a sales call. So that's the simple to 6 client generating framework, and it absolutely works beautifully for high ticket proven offers. Okay. So if you want to talk more about that or more about my academy or more about having a power hour with me and filling in a few gaps that way, book one of our success calls and then we can do that little audit as well. Right. You might also want to visit my website. It's brand new branding. You can have a nosy and a sniff around there. There's also a really great download called the 20 leads per day download. And you can also download that by clicking on my website, which is on my profile. And it's probably under this video as well on YouTube. So let me actually look at you now. I think that's it. Yes. Let's get into the training. Hopefully there's some of you already booking calls. Let me know, Lisa, if any calls come in. I want to know. Because I can't wait to look at your businesses and do these reports as well and get to know you a lot better. So on to the DM strategy. So you'll see from that framework, the DM strategy comes quite far along, doesn't it? You have to have a viable offer. You have to know who your ideal client is. You have to have all the foundational pieces really in place before any sort of DM strategy is really going to make you sales. You can't make sales from an offer that isn't proven and that isn't viable. Yeah, and you need those core framework foundational pieces in place first. So after you've got those foundational pieces in place, very exciting. Oh, Claire says DM strategy feels cringy and she doesn't like getting DMs. You like this strategy, Claire. You will really like it. So let's get into the DM strategy. And remember, if I've forgotten anything or missed anything, or you've got a strategy that I've not covered and you think your strategy is working really well, let me know, share it, send me a DM with it, and I'll put it into the cheat sheet. Now, the first thing I want to say is if you want all of these strategies on one page cheat sheet, it might stretch to 2 if people do give some extra ideas. Write the word cheat sheet below and I'll make sure that you get all of these strategies from this training on your cheat sheet. You get the cheat sheet. Okay, so this is for you. If you're a coach, a consultant, a course creator, a service-based business owner, I don't really think you need a DM strategy if you have got a product-based business. So most of you are a coach, consultant, service-based business owner. This is for you. You're welcome to listen to this training if this isn't you, and it might still help, product sales too. Yes, cheat sheet, cheat sheet, cheat sheet. Good question, Amanda. Is it worth booking a call if you haven't nailed your offer? I would say yes, it is. And I will get into the DMs with you and talk to you about your offer. Have you had any offers in the past? Have you got any ideas for an offer? It may be that we, delay the call for maybe sometime in the future after that conversation, but definitely book a call and we'll just have a chat and see. What doesn't work is when people join my mastermind and they don't know what the niche is and they don't know what they're offering and then they end up spinning around. And I'm just like, oh, what do we do with this person? So it might be that the academy would be a better place for you to head towards. So, but anyway, it's worth a chat anyway. So number 1, my favorite DM strategy is Facebook groups. Now, what's Facebook groups got to do with DMs? When you join my Facebook group, you've got 3 opportunities to get a DM from me. Yay! Question 1 when you join the group is, which of the following trainings are you interested in learning more about? And then I list 5 different things. One of them is DM strategy. Oh, so anybody who said they want to know more about DM strategy training, I can now, after I've done this training, go back to all those people, about 100 people, and say, you wanted to know more about DMs? Here's a training I did yesterday. And then they get this training, and then they get offered a success call, and we get to actually talk to them. Can we help them? Where are the gaps in their business? What do they need to do next? Then they get an action plan, step by step. Do this first, do this first, do that first. If you want to work with us more, this is what we can do, and this is what we can do if you want the whole enchilada. Yeah. So that's a great way of getting into the DMs. That question 1, joining into the group, they want to learn about these 5 topics. Whenever I do any training on any of those 5 topics, I can go back into the DMs because they said they want to learn about these things. And I can remind them, when you join the group, you said you wanted to learn more about DMs. I did this training. Would you like me to send you the link? Yes, please. 9 out of 10 people will say yes, please. Yes, please. Brilliant. So that's just question 1. Question 2, I help service-based business owners, coaches, consultants double their income and half the amount of time they spend on the business so they can have more freedom and joy. Would you like me to show you how I help my clients achieve this? Yes, please. All the people that said yes, please to that question 2 will get a DM from me of how we help our clients to achieve this, and they get offered onto either a call or a chat with me. Brilliant, isn't it? All them people joining the group, and I've had groups of 10,000, of 2,000, of 4,000. I've got another group of 10,000. I'm always, setting up Facebook groups. And the third question, what's my third question? I can't remember it. Oh, that was it. The third question is, would you like to book a road mapping session, road mapping call? Would you like to book a road mapping call, or would you like to get to know me a little bit more first? Loads of people, about 1 in 4, will say, I would love a road mapping session. And again, we can get them in the DMs. Wanted to book a road mapping session. Where are you hoping to get to on your road? And then we can have a conversation and book them onto a call, or just carry on the conversation and see how I can help further and what trainings they're interested in. And all of this helps to secure a relationship of trust right from the get-go, right from the moment that they join my Facebook group. Yeah. So all I've got to do is offer people to join my Facebook group. They're going to answer all those questions, and surely at least one of those questions is going to allow me to open up a DM conversation and deepen that relationship with that person. So I hope you like that. That is my favorite strategy. And it actually allows you to follow up. I've got another strategy here, which is a follow-up strategy, but it allows you to have ongoing conversations with those people who wanted certain trainings. That when they tick the boxes, we can have continual conversations in the DMs and nurture that person, this week, next month, the month after. Nurture them. Love it. It's so simple. This is so simple. Why do we make things so hard, Roxanne? Why do it? Right, so that's number 1, but really it was 3, wasn't it? Because there's 3 group questions and 3 opportunities to get people in the DMs in a really nice, heartfelt, legitimate, warm way. Permission-based DMs is what we're all about. So number 2, yes, come on, Kat. Kat is revamping everything. Come on, Kat. Number 2 is having a direct call to action post. I haven't actually done these for a while, but it's a great strategy. So it's something like, I'm looking to help 3 women who have a high ticket offer to double their income, but half the amount of time they spend in the business, starting from I don't know, the 1st of September. This is a 30-day offer. If anyone's interested in getting XYZ result by the end of September, send me a DM. DM me, comment below. Yeah. So that's a direct offer, a direct call to action. And you could do what, one of those maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, maybe once a week is probably, the right amount for a post like that. You don't want to do too many. But again, you're just getting clients straight away by that real direct. This is what I want. This is what we're going to get. This is a special offer. We've got a bonus. Just two short sentences. Who wants it? Simple. Comment below, send a DM. Easy peasy. So that is number 2. And part of our success strategy calls, if you haven't booked your call yet, definitely click on that link. I'll be putting the links out, all over the place over the next 2 days. But part of that is me assessing, well, where could you increase your DM strategy? So that will form part of the report of part of these success calls, because I want to help you to increase your client enrollment and intake. All right. So definitely book a success call if you haven't booked one yet. So, yes, that direct call to action post, just keep it simple, keep it on a plain background so you don't want it to be too complicated. Direct call to action, really simple, 1 or 2 sentences. Comment below, send me a DM. And the next one, number 3. I hope you're enjoying these. And remember, if you've got anything to add to this list at the end, send me a DM or just comment your strategy below and I'll add it to the cheat sheet. Okay. Yes, yes. Oh, Lisa says first call booked in. Yay! I don't know if I should say this, but I feel like, a granny who's peeping through the net curtains. I used to do this as a child. I used to be really curious and I used to be always peeping out of the window and looking in my grandma's drawers to see what goodies she had in there. And I feel like that when I do these like little mini reports for you guys who book a call. I love to look at your business, look at your offer. What I'm going to do is score your offer from 0 to 100 of how I think it's going to sell and what I feel is missing. And I just like looking at your business and looking at your content and just finding the gaps. I'm like what's it called? Sherlock Holmes spy, trying to work out where are the gaps in this person's business. So I'm excited about that. So number 3, I love this one. I'm going to show you one that I did actually. Number 3 is an indirect call to action post. Okay, so what's an indirect call to action post? So we just had a direct call to action. I want to help 3 women double their income, half the working hours in the space of 30 days. Who wants this? Comment below. Direct. Indirect is I just did an amazing training on how to 10x your DM sales in the next 30 days. Who wants the replay? Who wants the link? Yeah, that's indirect. People are going to say, I could say comment DM, comment DM, comment masterclass below who, if you want the link for the replay. And I will do a post like that after this video. And people go, me, or they'll comment masterclass, or DMs. And then that is permission based for me to go into the DMs and go, you said you wanted this masterclass. Here's the link. And here's a link if you want one of our success calls. So I hope you can see we're going to exponentially grow the amount of people that we're in contact with, grow those relationships, grow the number of calls that are being booked in, people meeting Lisa, people meeting me, getting my report just from this little video, just from this one little video this week. Last week, I didn't even know I was going to do it. Only decided on Tuesday. Yeah? This is how easy and quick and simple you can generate leads and clients and make sales just when you strip back the onion skin, strip back those layers, and just get to the heart and core of what you need to do. Okay, so an indirect post, let me show you an example. I did one the other day too. Da, 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 da. So yay, Amanda booked a call. That's another one. Woohoo! Can't wait to see you, Amanda, and also hear about your business. So I did one the other day. Here it is. Oh, this is a direct offer post. I can double your income in half your working hours, book a call. And actually, our call booking link should be below there. So that's direct. And this one is indirect. This was a really good one. And this is a client success story. I'll show you that shortly too. Here it is. Can you see 187 comments? I actually got 200 leads from this one post that I also shared to my stories. I shared it in a few groups as well. I just created a step-by-step cheat sheet for my VA on how to generate 20 leads a day. She is thrilled. Who else wants it? That's an indirect call to action post. And all those people who responded got a message from me. Brilliant. And actually, I don't actually want to be DMing that many people per week, but that's enough leads for me and my business for the whole month of July. And that was on the first day of July. So that's an indirect call to action post that is permission based, that is allowing me to get into the DMs and deepen those relationships, have conversations with people, and send them the thing that I promised to send. And I could send a follow-up, couldn't I, and say, did you look at it? Did you download it? I hope you liked page 3. I think that would be good for you. I can further that conversation in a really natural way. Are you liking these ideas? Are you going to take action on them? In fact, I meant to say, let's take action on all of these ideas. Oh, are you still with me? Yes. Hi, Jennifer. Right, so that's number 3, indirect call to action. So my action task for you is to share a direct call to action post or an indirect call to action post. My action for you, if you've got a Facebook group, is to revamp and rehash those group joining questions to allow you to engage with your new people and to build a relationship with them in the DMs. It's those relationships that you build and you have what I call touch points with these people, with your core key people. If they fit your ideal client avatar, you want to keep them on a follow-up list and just deepen that relationship with these people. So those are the action tasks for you. So number 4 is a DM follow-up from a more recent call to action post. So if somebody downloaded my DMs checklist from 6 months ago, which I had, I can go back and look at who downloaded that DMs checklist from 6 months ago, or who joined my last training all about DMs. And I can follow up with them and go, I've got an updated training. I just did it this week. Would you like the link? I notice you also did download my DM strategy cheat sheet 3 months ago, 6 months ago. So I really like this one. You can revive and resuscitate burnt out relationships and you can give your old relationships a bit of CPR and awaken them back from the dead and bring them back into your world and back into your business with your new content. All you need to do is have a list of those people that downloaded that thing, or maybe you've got an email list, you've got them on the emails. Okay. Yes, Sue, definitely create a group. What I want to say about that very quickly is don't get worried if your group is dead. If you're doing things like this, if the whole rest of my group is dead, I don't care. It will revive when you do something like this, which I call core conversion content. Yeah. But I highly recommend everybody has a group, everybody. Okay, so that's a DM follow-up, and the action on that is to go and find a list of people that you can follow up with. Somebody, whoever did your training last month or whoever downloaded your last thing, and tell them about your new thing that you've just done. Yeah. Revive and resuscitate those relationships. Obviously, they liked you before. They just got their eyes swayed by somebody else and they've gone down another rabbit hole. Bring them back into your rabbit hole. Okay. Right. Anyway, less said about that. Number 5, Facebook lives and trainings. Obviously, I could say drop a link, cheat sheet, all of this. Lots of you booking a call. You want the cheat sheet for this training. I'm going to be getting into the DMs and giving you the list of all of these different ways that you can make sales in the DMs in a warm, and permission-based way, and not in a Spammer Anderson way. So this is obviously a really great strategy. Obviously, if you'd like to go live, if you like to do videos, Sue, I've seen you've done some videos. I saw some of yours. You know, you don't have to do videos. You don't have to go live. I don't want you to feel as though any of these things you have to do. You pick and choose the ones that feel good for you. I've been going live and doing trainings like this for like 8 years. And my first videos and my first trainings, I promise you, were terrible. Absolutely terrible. We just get better and better as we go along. So this is a really great strategy. And the action that you can take is maybe to do a training like this next week, and maybe do a cheat sheet to go along with it. Just one page, little checklist or something, and ask people to comment a keyword if they want that little resource. And you don't have to chuck that resource in a great big massive techie funnel. You could just have a PDF and just send it to them in the DMs. You know, let's not overcomplicate all these strategies and have to have all these automations and things if you don't feel comfortable with that. Don't let that hold you back. All right, number 6. This is a good one. So I just showed you my testimonial post or my case study post of my client Sue. You know, you can look at my feed and see and read all about Sue and try and spot the 2 typos that are really irritating me now in that post. But you can actually say who if you're interested in getting a result like Sue, comment a keyword below or send me a DM. So actually sharing case studies, sharing testimonials, sharing your own story, where you were before, where you are now. This is what I've managed to achieve. If you want to achieve the same results I have in much less time, then comment whatever results below or send me a DM. This is a really good way of getting the exact right people into your DMs, because they can see what your client has done. They can see what you have done. They can read the case study and say, yeah, I'm just like Sue. I want to get results just like Sue. Or I'm just like you, Abby. This is where I am now and I want to have a life like you, or whatever. Whatever, yeah. Yes, cheat sheet, Claire. No worries. That's coming over to you. So that is number 6. Your action from that one is to share your story. You can start with your story. You know, if you haven't got a testimonial, if you haven't got a case study, just share your story, where you were, where you are now, how you've got there. If you want to do the same thing, let's have a chat in the DMs. Number 7 is to run a special promotion. So at the moment, we've got $1,000 off joining our mastermind. And actually, part of the joining, when you join the mastermind, you actually get the academy now as well. So you get both my offers for one and also $1,000 off. That's a special promotion we've got on at the moment. What promotion could you do? A summer promotion or a 1-month promotion, or they get special Voxer support from you for 30 days or 6 weeks of extra coaching? You know, what could you offer as a special, as a promotion, or as a bonus? I've got my dog scratching at the door here behind me. You probably can't hear him, but it's very distracting. Oh, that dog. So yeah, that is a special promotion. Have a think about what promotion you could run in your business and get people into the DMs who are excited about your special offer or special promotion. That's the next one. Remember to comment. What did I say it was called, Claire? Cheat sheet. Yeah. Is it a cheat sheet? If you want all of these strategies all in one sheet, you know, you can't read your own writing now. You can't read your scribble. And you're like, yeah, okay, just send me the thing, Abby. Just comment cheat sheet below and I'll know what it is. Number 8, we're getting to the end of this training now, and I hope that you're starting to get sexually aroused by the DMs. Tell me in the comments, are you starting to get excited about DMs now? Because I know, Claire, you were saying you don't like DMs. You feel as though they're spammy. You don't feel any good things about them. Are you starting to get a little bit aroused? Oh dear me, this is going to be one of those trainings. Look, I'm going red. It's going to be one of those trainings I might have to delete. Never thought I'd be asking Claire if she was getting aroused. Lisa's getting a twinge. Oh dear me, honestly. Yes, the ideas are fab. Cat is getting excited. Right. So number 8, my 8th strategy, really simple. When we send an email, who sends a link to your DMs and asks them to send you a DM or comment a keyword? We don't do it, do we? And that email goes out and it gets lost. How's about your next email that you send, that you also send a little highlight? You know, you can add a clickable link in your email and it goes straight into your messenger. Now, my messenger link is m.me/Abigail.Cornell. I couldn't use Abby.Cornell because somebody else had it. So you actually need to make sure you've got your m.me messenger link. So make sure you go into Messenger in your browser, find your Messenger direct link. You could click on yourself in Messenger if you open it up in your browser and just copy and paste that URL. That should work as well. Or you could do m.me/ and whatever your name is in Facebook. Like for me, I couldn't have Abby Cornell. It had to be Abigail Cornell. Thank you, Saffron. Saffron's here. Fiona has got a hard on for the DMs. Fiona, should I be a little bit worried about you? Oh, that is hilarious, Fiona. Amanda says, not sure about any arousal yet. We can change that, Amanda. We can totally change this. Okay, so that's number 8. I'd like you to take action, and your next email, you know, my challenge for you is to put a link to your DMs, to your messenger inside your email. You might put it towards the top and again at the bottom if you're even more savvy. Number 9, my absolute favorite. And this is where, you know, clients, students come to me, I've got nobody on my leads list, Abby, I've got nobody to talk to. And within 5 or 10 minutes, we've got a whole list of like 50 people. Follow-ups. So all those people who raised their hand and said they want my training, said they want my events, I've been doing this for 8 years. I could probably create a list of 3,000 people to follow up with if I wanted to. But what could you do? Can you go back on your social media, go back on things that you've offered in the past, or go back on trainings that you've done in the past, go back and, you know, connect with people who joined your Facebook group and you don't know who they are, and you've never had a conversation with them. Follow up with people. Anybody that wanted XYZ from you 6 months ago, what have you got now that is relevant to that thing? And say, I gave you the thing, you wanted it whenever, but now I've got this and it's even better. Would you like it? They're going to say yes. Yeah, and it's not going to feel cold or spammy. Roxanne feels the song coming on. If I were a boy. It's getting really bad here in the chat. I think we need to censor the chat, guys. Okay, so that's number 9. That's follow up. Obviously, we've heard the phrase, the fortune is in the follow up. So the action task for you is to do some follow up, write a list who wanted stuff from you and raised their hand and they wanted training in the past month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, you know, who can you add to this follow up list? And number 10, I really love this one. It's so simple. We do it as part of our academy. We have something that we do every day called Magic Hour. And this is part of Magic Hour that we do every day. And that is stories, right? So we want to get into the stories. And let me share my screen to show you how easy it is to get into people's DMs. If I go onto this home screen, I'll just move myself. Can you see? Oh, here's Lisa because she's just messaged here. So I could bring up Lisa's story and I could go, I could reply to that story, and do you know what it's going to do? It's going to go into her DMs. Now, obviously, this isn't a sale. This isn't a sales DM. And you can go through everybody's stories and comment, and they're going to get a message in the DMs. But what that does is it starts a new conversation, it builds a relationship, and it makes sure that those people are going to see your next thing, your next training, your next freebie. You're building those relationships with those people, right? And also, you can do stories and add a poll or add a link. So you could add a link to your messenger in your stories. I think you could do that in Instagram and cross post to Facebook. Instagram allows you to add links. You can have it linked to your Facebook stories. So it's cross posting across. It still works. And you can add a poll, I've done this training. Who wants it? Yes. Details. You don't have to say no. You can go, yes, please, details. And lots of people, when I do polls like that, they say, yes, 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 I want it. But even if you just got one or two people, that's one or two relationships you can continue to build. You can continue to put them on your list, on your follow-up list. You can continue to build and have those touch points with those key people. Okay. Awesome. So Roxanne says if she gets banned from Facebook, she's going to blame me. I totally take full responsibility, Roxanne. Right. DMs are great for connection. If coming from what in my toolbox can help this person, yeah. Receive from me. Oh, brilliant, Jennifer. So, yes, I love that. So, I'm going to add that strategy to the cheat sheet once I get my head fully around it. I'll definitely add Jennifer's one to the cheat sheet. If anybody else has got any other ways in which to build and grow and nurture DM relationships, moving people to a sale that I haven't mentioned, so Jennifer's got one there, put them in the chat or send me a DM and I will add it to this cheat sheet. So remember, if you didn't comment cheat sheet, you're not going to get the cheat sheet. So make sure you comment cheat sheet. You'll get all of these strategies all in one page or 2 pages maximum. I'm trying to keep my downloads really short and simple for you to just follow along. And also remember to book a success strategy call. This is with a view to giving you a freedom business. And this is basically my eyeballs on your stuff, on your business. It's my eyeballs, my messages. I'm going to chat to you about what you're doing, about your offer. I'm going to really score you. You're going to have to take the reality sometimes. If I say, look, your offer is missing a lot of pieces, I will tell you. And I will be looking for gaps in what you're doing and looking at doubling your income and halving your working hours. So giving you a report on how you can achieve that in a step-by-step way. And you get to also chat to our lovely Lisa. You get to chat about different offers that we've got at different price points. And you can look at joining them if you want, or you can look at joining them in the future if you want to as well. That's absolutely fine with us. But what we want to do is get to know you. Cheat sheet. Yes, make sure you write the word cheat sheet. Right, that is this training over. It's over. It's been over. It's so quick, isn't it? All of that. What I want you to do now is take action, whether you're coming on a success call or not, whether you're getting the cheat sheet or not. I hope you are, because at least you've got the strategies. But I want you to take action on at least 5 of these 10 amazing, incredible strategies. In fact, there were 13 because number 1 comprised of 3 different strategies. I want you to take action. I want you to see the results. I want you to fulfill your dreams and meet your goals. And I don't want you to get trapped by the online marketing space. I want you to be an awakened millionairess. Thank you very much. And I'll see you on the next training. Bye, everyone. Hope that was exciting enough for you.